Yes. Well, very good morning. Myself Muralidhara, Assistant Professor in Political Science, Soundarya College of Law, Bangalore. Today let me discuss about the political parties. It is in third unit of second semester BA LLB. And my synopsis is like this: the introduction of political parties, meaning, types, and the features and the functions of political parties. Just generally, let me explain what is political party. Political party, generally we know that it is a non-constitutional or unconstitutional structure of the democratic system. See friends, Professor Munra has rightly mentioned one definition on the political parties, that is no parties and no democracy. Means without political parties there is no chance to sustain or retain any democratic system. Means every country should have the political parties, whether that political party is like single party system or bi-party system or multi-party system. That doesn't matter. The matter is that every country, democratic country should have the political parties. So let me move on the meaning of political parties. As I mentioned that political parties are exactly the extra constitutional structure. However, these political parties plays a leading part in the democratic system. So therefore, we should always remember and to try to explain and understand some Munro wordings, that is no party and no democracy. Now let me move on to the definitions of the political parties. Here couple of people have defined in their own terminology about political parties. Now let me read out the different definitions of the political parties. In this regard, a political party as defined as a people organized or group of people where they can share their ideology, views, and that can influence on the policy making of the government. Now let me read out Professor Edmund Burke firstly. According to him, a political party is a body of men united for promoting by their joint endeavors the national interest upon some particular principles on which they all agree. Now coming to the second person, that is Professor Gettel. Even he tried to define in a systematic way to analyze the political parties for any democratic country. According to him, a political party consists of a group of citizens more or less organized who act exactly as a political unit, and they who by use the voting power into the control the government and carry out their general principles to bring out the policies. And coming to the third person, that is Professor Gilchrist. The Gilchrist statement, I think it is totally different from the other two thinkers, and he said right one, political parties, or in his views political party may be defined as an organized systematic group of people where they can cast their vote to choose the government or to choose the leaders for the making government. According to view of the Gilchrist, here by acting as a political unit try to control the government. See, the Gilchrist statement, why I mentioned the word that it is, the Gilchrist statement is much better than the other two definitions, because he used the word control over the government. The idea or the intention or the philosophy of the political science or the political parties itself is to control over on the government, because there is no other organ, there is no other way to control the government, because the government always elects through the people. Once they get majority, definitely they will get power to corporate, or they get the power to form the government. See, therefore here the Gilchrist statement is much better than, and it is a right statement for the political parties. In simple words, if we look at all three definitions, definitely we can find out one very important point, that is it is a group of organized people where they can share their ideology, views, and the experience to form a policy of the government. So therefore here the political party is not just an organization or just an institution to share their opinion, but it is also one of the agency of unconstitutional structure where it is directly influenced on the government to make the laws. So this is the definition parts. Coming to exactly the kinds of political parties. See, today the world is with different forms of government, different forms of political parties. So in current scenario, the world with three types of or three kinds of political parties, that is single party system, bi-party system and multi-party system. See, the name itself says that what is single party? Single party means having one political party. The best example is China, who is having only one party, that is Communist Party, where it leads or it works towards the enjoy power throughout. Means there is no option for any second party because they follows single party system. Let me move on to the second type of political party, that is bi-party system. See, bi-party system, the name itself says again, it is two party, means country who is having two particular parties. For example, here US and UK. In the US, that is United States of America, having two major political parties, though they have regional parties in the states, but that will not consider in the major scenario. So therefore, we will consider that America and England having bipartisan means two party system. In America, they have two political parties majorly, that is Republican Party, the other one is Democratic Party. At the same time, even UK will follow the same scenario, that is biparty system, having two major political parties. One is the Conservative Party and the other one is the Liberative Party of UK. Now let me move on towards the third variety or kind of political party, that is multi-party system. See, it is very simple to understand that multi-party means having more than two parties. The best example is India and Switzerland, because these two countries follows democratic system, and when it comes to especially India, India is with the largest democratic country. So therefore, everybody, every institution, every citizen have equal right and opportunity to establish their own ideologies. That ideologies might lead to establish the political party. In this way, let me give the example on the multi-party system, that is Switzerland is the best, because there especially 23.5 cantons will follow three major political parties, namely Radical Democratic Party, number one, number two, Liberal Democratic Party, and coming to third one, People Democratic Party. These three are the major political parties in Switzerland. And coming to the India example, India is example for the best multi-party system, because India is not just having one or two or three, we are having national level parties, regional parties as well as independent parties. When it comes to the multi-party example, I cannot take the example of regional and state parties, just I would like to give the examples of the national level parties, that is Bharatiya Janata Party, Indian National Congress, Bharatiya Samaj Party, Communist Party of India, Communist Party of India Marxist, Trinamool Congress, TDP, that is Telugu Desam Party, YSR Congress, Anna DMK, DMK, Akali Shiromani Dal, and many other are the national parties of this country. So these are the three types or kinds of the political parties. I think this is the right example for the political parties. Now let me move on towards the futures of political party. See, when you look at the one particular system, it is very easy to understand and easy to define that system based on the characteristics or the nature of the system. In this way, political parties have certain set of values, certain set of goals. That goals and values is now futures. Number one, in this view, a fairly large group of people. Yes, political party itself, it gives the meaning, it's a combination of group of people where they believe in one particular ideology. Yes, what is ideology? Ideology is a view, or it's an idea of a person or group of people where they can think about their society and welfare. Coming to the second one, that is agreement on basis of principles. Yes, what is principle? Principles, again, it is an ideology, it is a views, it is a way they think. Here political parties is in unified group of people, means here political parties is exactly established in particular unity. That unity will lead the beliefs, ideas and attitudes as well as faith in the political parties. That is number one. Coming to the organization part, that is a third principle or future of this. Yes, a political party is very much essential to have a systematic organization, because without organization there is no success. Especially when you take the example of political party of any country, there should be a exact organization. For example, should be a national committee, state level committee as well as regional committee. So through this committee, you can provide the best opportunity for the people where they can show their performance well to make the policies or to influence the government. So therefore, the organization is very important. And coming to the fourth very important feature or the character of the political party is faith in peaceful and constitutional means. Yes, always a political party believes faith and they have idea towards peace and constitution. See, the idea of political party is not to fight with others. Of course, they'll fight, just that fight for to get power or get into power, not to fight each other for small reasons or any other causes. The other one is the constitutional means. Exactly, the political party and its members go through the constitutional provisions, and according to constitution, they will perform. Otherwise, it's going to wrong or it's against the system. And coming to the fifth one, that is promotion of leaders. See, there is no factory to promote or to produce the leaders. Then how to make the leaders? Is there any machine to produce the leaders? Yes, of course, there is no machine, there is no system. Only through political parties we can generate or we can produce the leaders. Yes, what leadership quality will get through political parties or the organization. Here, there is very important fact that there is no doubt about political party as to secure the material and religious facts and the ideologies to its members, so that way they can guide self-interest and other very important facts where they can show and perform themselves as a leader. So this is only happens through political party. I think this is the right future of the political party of any country. And coming to the last one, that is active participation in politics. See, what is the point to join a political party or to be a leader in the one particular party? So ultimately, the idea or view is to participate actively in the system, that is government. Without that, there is no point. And second thing is, a political party always definitely involves in various activities of the politics. Politics is not just to go for jata or protest or other things. It also involves taking part in the process of the law making in the government. So I think this is the features or characteristics of the political parties. And let me come to the very important stage of the political parties, that is functions. Here there are many functions. Of course, you cannot list out the point, like if you keep pointing out, means it will take like 100 and 100 plus also. But here there are certain things to discuss. Let me discuss one by one. The formulation of public opinion. Yes, people are aware that what is society, what is government, nation, policy and everything. But same time, that people, public opinion or opinion will not reach to the government unless somebody initiate to reach out the government. So here the political party will create the opinion among people, and that will lead and that will reach to government through political party. Coming to second point, agencies of political education and socialization. See, for example, if somebody want to do his masters or graduation or any other degree, there are schools, colleges and other things. But there is no such agency, such institution to promote leaders or to educate the people in terms of politics. See, here the political parties definitely through its organization educate them, and even it will lead the social life. So coming to the third one, that is leadership recruitment. Yes. So initially I was telling that in the organization, it will create leaders and it will always prefer the systematic organization in political party. Then coming to this point, that is leadership recruitment, there should be a leader in the national level. So simply I or you or somebody cannot be in the position. So there should be an internal democracy to recruit the person, and that person who can able to or who are capable to lead the community. So then only he can become a leader. So that leadership will recruit by the political parties in various steps. And coming to the fourth very important function of the political parties, that is interest articulation. See friends, when it comes to interest articulation throughout the society, there is a different interests between the people's religion and everything. So it is very difficult to, and it's immoral to generalize all interests of the society. So what we can do to articulate the interest of the people? So here what we can do is, we can meet the people and we can collect the opinion from the people of different groups, different religion, caste, and the different strategies of the people. And coming to the fifth one, that is political modernization and development. Yes friends, political parties always acts as an agency of modernization in the modernization and development. See, without that future or foresight or ideas in the further generation, there is no status, there is no existence of that political party. Say therefore, the political parties always look forward the modernization and the development activities of the society. Coming to sixth one, that is policy formulation. Yes, it is very easy to understand that policy formulation job is just government. Yes, who will formulate the government or who will form the government? The government formed by the elected people. Again, they have to collect the opinion from the people. Based on that opinion, exactly, either the elected representatives or the concerned department members can formulate the policy. Before that, the political parties exactly influence on that particular fact and the ideas. So with this, let me conclude with the Monroe statement. Yes, to conclude, we may say that there is no free and civilized society or country has been or can be without political party, because the political parties are the heart and soul of any democratic states. Thank you.